Hola amigos, Michael back here for another recording. It's just another practice session. Not anything too serious. I had a little bit of a tip or pointer, advice if you say, from the good old legend Pups. I think he might be a literal god because without a doubt his tip and advice is by far impossible. Not gonna lie, it's not impossible, but it was very difficult, so I wanted to go out to the track and give it a run. As you could see then, the weather wasn't too great for the past few days. It was pouring down rain, so this is Thursday. It was pouring down rain Tuesday and light rain Wednesday, so I wasn't having high hopes for today being dry. This is just a bit of a practice, like trial run on the track. As you can see here, you always got this massive puddle. No matter how heavy the rain is or how light the rain is, there's always going to be a puddle there. You can't avoid that. You can see here that there are some damp areas on the track and some dry areas as well. It's mainly in the middle there where you can see that continuous crack in the middle of the track. It's always got a damp section in that crack when it's raining, regardless again light or heavy. There's always going to be that dampness in that little area of the track. So first half of the day was just trying to get the track dry, warm, so I couldn't get any quick times or any smooth runs. This here's the second session of my practice day. I'm just going to have a little bit of quiet time, just suss out the laps. So 3 more to go. So you can see that I'm not able to get full potential of the track. It's still damp, so I can't apply the throttle as quick as what you would in the dry, or I can't apply the brakes hard enough or essentially fast enough. Or late enough. That's really what you want. You want to brake late and hard, and then in a split second apply the throttle. With this conditioning of the track, you don't really want to have a late brake, and you don't want to brake fast and hard. So it's very difficult in this conditioning. You can't really predict, or you can't really feel what's right for the timing of the brake or the heaviness of the brake, and the applying of the throttle as well. So not not too bad. Later in the day, the track's still same. It's still like 50-50, damp, dry. So still got to be cautious of the brakes and cautious of the throttle applications and pressures of the brake and throttle. And for some reason, I don't know why, but for some reason there was so much grip on the track. I mean, these tyres are, I'd say, I don't know, 60 laps in, 70 laps almost. And yeah, it was bizarre how much grip I had. So I'm only going to show you the warm up. Okay, so it was just the warm-up lap. I've gone a little bit further into this practice session, so it's still the same practice session, but I do about 8 to 10 laps each session, and just to cut down the time, I only show roughly 4 laps. So this is further into this practice session. Got some warmth into the tyres, so we've got a bit more speed happening. I thought I'd show you mid practice session instead of start of the practice session. Mainly here, right there, there's just so much grip. I was having 2 wheels in the air there, like I was hitting that ripple strip, and it was just crazy. And here as well, so much grip. Like I could have applied so much more throttle there with how much grip that was on the track in those sections. Even though it's a very cloudy day, like it still had some heat in the air, and I believe the track was probably not as optimal temperature as what it should have been, but even though with all the clouds, like it was still a fairly decent day to be on the track. Okay, I'm going to show you the last practice session. Same thing. I'm going to show you the warm up lap, and then I'm going to show you the last laps of this practice session. Instead of like once again showing you the start and middle, I'll show you the end of this one, because this is the last practice session of the day. there was only two people on the track today, me and another guy, and he was running in an engine. So even though it's been, I'd say, about 4 hours from the beginning of the day to now, like you can still see like all the damp sections on the track. I mean, there's only two people on the track, so it's not gonna dry out super fast. Okay, so this is now the end of the same practice session. So this is the last few laps of the practice session. I'm going to be dead quiet because I want to hear and see the kart perform to its perfection. That last corner, it's you can probably see that there's still a bit of a wet patch, so coming off the corner, if you applied too much throttle, the back end would just slip out underneath you. But yeah, that was pretty much the practice session for me today. I'm just going to do a bit of a cool down lap and head into the pits. But this was mainly for my dad giving me that suggestion and advice. He probably won't watch this, but if he does, then you are a god, because I could barely do that tip and advice you gave me. It was a struggle. I'd say I was about 90% to completion for that tip and advice you gave me. That's going to wrap it up. Hopefully in start of July we start up racing again, so that's going to be awesome. Get some videos and recordings of that. But yeah, thanks for watching. Give me a like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time, guys.